Well, hi, welcome back to another video. It's been a little while, I'm sorry about that. It just tends to get that way, doesn't it? So, I have got the car back from roll cage, as you saw last time. Now I'm going to start doing some prep to get rid of any surface rust that built up, because the cage, I basically asked him to do it sort of slowly for my budget. So, obviously a little bit of rust built up on the bare metal over time. So I need to get that bare metal back nice and clean, keyed up. I've got etch primer for the bare metal and normal high build primer for the rest of it. So hopefully in this episode we can get the entire interior and probably some of the engine bay as well prepped, keyed, de-rusted and primed. Okay, so looks a mess. However, the interior is as prepped as I'm basically prepared to do it. This is going to get fully redone, painted at some point. This is mainly just to stop this from rusting. So, for one, I'm using cans. This is etch primer, and this is stuff that I'll be using for the bare metal. This grey primer here is what I'll use just to get the whole thing in one colour, so we can sort of imagine how it's going to be a little bit. Oh, I've forgotten to mask up. I sort of went round and I forgot an area, so I'll just mask up that real quick. And then, yeah, I'll set to work on all these areas that are bare metal with etch primer and then grey primer, and the whole thing should transform for your eyes, which is quite nice. Apologies, today I broke a tripod mount, so I'm going to have to be a little bit imaginative with how I film today, so fingers crossed it turns out alright. So yeah, let's get started. So, that was really painful actually. Cans are designed to be used straight upright. Shake them, keep them warm, keep shaking them, spray them 6 inches away in a quite a normal sort of fine fan motion, and you just can't do that in this space. You have to get really close on its side, upside down almost, and for that to keep pressure up you have to sort of wiggle it. So I don't know how it will look. I know that I've had to do it quite sort of different from what I ideally would have done. I've also run out of paint really quick. I think that's got a lot to do with the fact that the cans have been sprayed at odd angles. So not ideal. I do have more paint, but I say more paint. I have more paint that is in a pot to mix with thinners and put in a gun. So I'll do in another episode the rest of this. I've run out of time today. I haven't done an episode in a long time. I will come back another time, finish it all up, but for now, this is what you get in, I'm afraid. It's not fantastic, but it's definitely better than, as far as I'm concerned, it's better than no episode at all. At least you can see there is some progress going on. I know a lot of people might get the feeling with this channel that nothing's going on. Thing is, I've got a day-to-day job. I don't always get the chance to come up here. I'm quite busy when I'm not at work. And a lot of this work is very slow and tedious stuff. So a lot of it's not worth filming, because once I've filmed 5 minutes of it, I've filmed 2 days worth. It's the same thing, just over and over and over again, you know? Rubbing down panels, blah, blah, blah. A little bit frustrating where I've sort of knocked it in certain places, but I'm a little bit inexperienced with painting interiors and stuff like that. So I might even leave it like this for now, on the basis that I will be doing a lot in the way of making brackets for stuff, and there's still another little couple of bits to do on the cage itself. I'll probably hand this off actually to a friend of mine who does interior paint and stuff like that. He does it to a really high standard, and that way we can just make sure that it is like perfect. This for now was just to stop it from getting rusty or any more rusty than it was. Take the rust off, put some paint on it just to sort of seal it in. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed the episode. Apologies if it's not massively brilliant climax to the video, but something's better than nothing sometimes, and it's been a little while. So, future episodes, don't necessarily think about paint, think more about things like the rear suspension being lowered, stuff like that. So there are some bits to do. I'm filthy, sweaty, feel horrible. That mask is quite an old one, so it was letting through some stuff. I should get a new one. It's yeah, it's seen better days. So that's the last time we'll use that. Didn't get high though, that's nice. So yeah, I'll leave you with some sort of like around the car shots, just so you've got an idea of what it looks like. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you like what you see, feel free to subscribe. These are for sale. Probably seen them in various episodes. DM me on Instagram. I can't even remember what price they were at. I've got stickers as well. They're exactly the same as this. They are £3.50 posted in UK mainland. Like, subscribe, share, tell your friends. See you next time.